All right, welcome. It's Dev Clash o'clock again.
Yeah.
And
Excited?
Grugy's looking a bit different now.
Yeah, he was away playing some chess. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's going to be away for a while.
Saving
then.
the world.
So who's this guy? You haven't been down for a while.
Yeah, Daniel, or nickname Starnan.
Starnan bringing in the pro gamer commentary for us.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I hope to see some wars today. Some excited one-sided wars.
Well, we'll see if we get any of those going. I think we're just waiting for somebody to join in. We've updated our build to the hottest off the press.
Very hot.
Yeah, you tested that completely watertight, and we're
no bugs at all.
no. Whoa. Excellent, glad to hear it. Yeah, this is our latest Dharma internal build, and we've got everything running with it. But it means everybody had to update to it, and I think they didn't read their mails. It's like, okay, he's just launching his game. He's had a minor issue. Man, we should probably just go and have him hot join in. Well,
do we dare that?
Nah, we'll give him a couple minutes. But in that time, we can have a quick recap on how things are looking across the world. Last time, our Norway decided to form Scotland. Bit of an unorthodox move.
How do you feel about this?
I think it could be the new meta for the game. I mean, it's a natural progression for Norway because who would want this? They go off to Scotland. They split it with Bratton, who's having a very successful run with the Netherlands, but I feel like he's being a bit ball and chained by the French paradox over in Burgundy.
Yeah, I'm looking to see forward to see if they're actually going to split off or if they're just going to continue play the rest of the campaign together, because it feels like they will have victory cards on each other, right?
Yeah, so it's kind of a natural progression if you're playing in France. Like, you want a strong Dutch player to bankroll you, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, I just want them to slaughter each other. Is that too much to ask? We also have the French paradox been posting pictures about how he's like trading in wine, going, oh yes, this is so French, this is my game.
Yeah.
But like, we have no walking stereotypes in this office whatsoever.
I looked at the economy, and I think if Burgundy doesn't have Netherlands anymore, he'll be in trouble. Because his army is quite nice, but can he pay for it? Because his trade placement is really bad for him right now.
Yeah, but
because it goes both to Genoa and to Netherlands.
Yeah, that's the thing. And anything in the Netherlands, the Dutch just drink up so much money. And but the thing is, he's not really being contained now. Spain have shown their weakness, and I think they could easily be attacked further by Burgundy.
Spain is AI, right?
Spain is very AI.
We should put a player in there.
All right, did we get in? I'm not sure if Rod got in or not. So in any case, we're getting into the game. We've got you guys on the chat here and here. So if you want to ping us, just throw in @Paradox Interactive, and as long as there's no memes around, I'm sure we can answer the question.
Yeah,
I hate memes.
I tried to get Monk S enabled, but it was not a hill I wanted to die on.
Spare me, just spare me. Okay, looks like just a wee bit, and we will be good to go. And on this day, EU4 is actually 5 years and 1 day old.
And you have been playing it for all 5 years, I assume?
And 1 day. Yeah, I remember that day. Coming home, setting it all up, sitting down with Ryukyu, going, all right, how do we get this going?
Yeah.
Oh, man. How times have changed. Yeah, what was your first foray with EU4?
I was in Switzerland. I wanted to pre-order it, but it was problematic with Steam.
Yeah.
But I emailed them and got it sorted. And then I just started running overnights because I like to see how the AI play the game.
Yeah.
That was exciting.
I always had this dream that I could set up like a picture frame on the wall that just had the game running constantly, so I could just watch. It would be like a living painting. I'm being told to fix my headset because it's violating the Geneva Convention. Now, can you guys not hear it proper? Let's see if we can...
Let's do how we tried before.
Yeah.
Like this.
There we go. You should be able to hear me properly now. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah? Okay, great. We got it working now. All right, and now it's time for the age of absolutism. That means new victory cards for everybody. And Blondie's already proclaiming he's already won because he's got his one. Where is it? Well.
That's a free one.
Oh, well. Is Gujarat going to agree with that? I wonder. I do wonder. People are saying Star9 you should be playing as Nitra or Spain.
I would like Spain.
Spain's got a decent army there, right?
Spain is in a winning position, I would say.
Yeah. Spain could just rip back these cores. They'd have no problem
is that a
whatsoever.
war?
Yeah, we got a pair war going on already between the Papal State and Naples. Now remember, the Pope was not happy at the insubordination.
But what happened to Genoa? Genoa was a player for sure. last week.
Yeah, and
Where is... That was
well.
the guy that played Purple State, right? In my camp, or the campaign I played.
I can't remember which campaign that is. Well, whatever the case, Genoa is feeling a bit of the burn here. The war in our time. Not like this, says Blondie. What, Blondie at war? Oh, no, he's at war with Canon Bornu. What a shame there. Can you show us the Papal and Naples group idea picks, says Nergral. Sure, we can have a look. So the Papal State, as I've been told how it's said, I keep getting it wrong. Innovative quality and economic quality. That's a start on an idea group pick, isn't it?
Do they still? We have redone some policies, but yeah, it's still the same, right? Yeah.
Well, he's going full military, infantry combat, and discipline, and he's putting it to work against Naples. Oh, well, not a sure thing.
Is the AI Naples showing how it's done?
Wow, Venice actually put the boot into. Are they led by Clements? No, it's in Yes, Innocentius.
What's his stats?
He's just not carrying his weight. Oh no!
Need more artillery then.
Yeah, we need more fan facts with the Pope blowing up walls and summoning meteorites. That was the freaking best. All right, if we look over at Naples, they've decided to go with naval, humanist, and aristocratic. So they don't quite have the power on the battlefield, but
they got Burgundy.
Yeah, they got Burgundy, and that's more than enough. So it seems like Venice and Naples are going to be in a bit of trouble here. They're trying to take care of Roma, but I think the Burgundians are going to be arriving on the scene real fast. So we have the Pope just saying that it's treason now. Will the Pope just probably be an actual cannon in a hat? I think I called him just a walking cannon the other day. I saw that echoed in the forums. Other than that, we have Bratton at war, but it's
also against Genoa.
Yeah, it's just Genoa.
Interesting question from the chat. Who actually declared these wars? Because Burgundy must have attacked Genoa, right?
So they attacked Genoa in their conquest, and they're actually defending against Naples. This is a Neapolitan attack on the Pope.
Interesting, and that is a player.
That is the new meta right there.
That's a hard war to win. I wonder if he talked to Burgundy and asked, are you going to try to defend him or not?
Yeah, would you stay out of the war?
And he's like, yeah, sure. And then it's like, accept the call to arms.
Burgundy's in a strong position. However, Bus has decided to throw our game out of sync there. So I think we'll have him leave and rejoin. Not like this, says Blondie. What are you up to? But okay, so we're keeping on going. If he has problems, he'll hot join back in. And the story hot joins back in and finds his victory card in a different place. He goes, oh no.
Yeah, if we're already on bugs, apparently we had our Kilwa player getting his very interesting victory card. If you want to take a look at that later on, or not.
So have a look down. Kilwa. Well, they did well with that one, didn't they?
Not sure exactly.
Here we go. It's because they gotta get the Dutch.
So it was my...
Gotta leverage out the Dutch there from the Mozambique channel.
Cats not looking at the islands.
Oh man, blind cats. He hasn't got the cat's eyes. I could do this all day.
You hate puns.
I didn't say hate puns. I hate memes.
And memes puns are just, and everything fun.
Memes are just bad. All right, what's Mike? I don't know. People mashing pause and not telling us anything. Nobody tells us anything down here in the streaming studio. All right, so I'm really wondering what Burgundy's plan is here. He already had quite a bit of aggressive expansion. I think if some players joined a coalition against him, if they could, then they could get in all these AIs.
Yeah, if Spain joins that one.
Flatten Burgundy. The question is if any of them really have the guts to do so.
How does Bavaria look? No aggressive.
Was trying not to go there, but he has pretty low aggressive expansion. The Austrians are awash with it though. Oh. So here we go. I mean, the Venetians have been fighting pretty well, I gotta
50K,
say.
50K, not bad.
Yeah.
How can they even afford that army? Because they don't have that many provinces.
Well, their front row's been blown away. I don't think they're gonna make it here.
Some good rolls. maybe.
Oh, that's kind of down to the wire, but
Burgundy is luckier.
yeah, Burgundy sends them packing.
But that's a lot of losses, and the Burgundy has a loan now. Is it
Loans. Oh man, but you have all this rich French land. How could it happen?
Yeah, you have Netherlands that could support you with money.
Yeah, but doesn't Netherlands already? No, Netherlands not giving.
How
them
is
cash?
Netherlands economy looking?
Or maybe they sent gift or something. I don't see that. So the Dutch economy is pretty watertight. There we go. It's making a surplus of 100 ducats.
And not
every
sharing anything.
month. Well, I mean, Dutch player, Dutch country, sharing
so he's letting Burgundy fight the wars while Netherlands takes the money.
Yeah, not sharing, not caring.
Okay.
Have the Dutch really fought many player wars, actually? I know they fought against Scotland, but it mostly ended in status quo, right?
Yeah, did he join against India last session? Do you know?
Trying to remember.
Because I remember Burgundy joined, right, with Poland. Yeah, helping Theodoro.
Oh yeah, they did appear when the Gujarati came along. They fought against me, says Kaiser.
We only care about you.
Yeah, I mean the single player Ditmarshen experience, not really what I signed up for. Theodoro, on the other hand, now
He's been.
I don't want to praise Daniels too much around here. We got to.
Okay, let's stop there.
Okay, but the Goths, all right.
The Goths
have pulled their weight in this one. I wonder if he's been propagating Gothic culture at all.
Didn't he have a almost godlike general?
Oh, he did. Like one of the Theodoro generals that he had.
Oh man,
there we go. That's your kind of general.
imagine
right
if the Pope was that person.
he probably would have won his battle.
Yeah.
All right. So I wonder what's coming out of this. So Burgundy is consuming Genoa pretty heartily.
Yeah, I wonder if he wants to take more from Naples or something. Maybe give something to Papal State.
It doesn't look like it. Looks like he's taking.
No,
everything
but from
for
Naples,
himself.
because he's not piecing out from the Genoa.
Yeah. Well, Naples hasn't been occupied at all just yet,
Yeah.
and they still dominate the seas apparently.
Who are the Ottomans fighting?
So the Ottomans are at war also with Genoa, the third Ottoman conquest of Schio, and I think they're going to get it this time.
Yeah.
They've had quite a lot of back and forth wars, but really the Italians, and it's so funny the way this worked out. The Italians were like, we're going to work together, take down all the threats, and they just got consumed by infighting and couldn't put up a unified fight.
But this is an interesting question from chat. So isn't Genoa protected? Because I recall him playing last week. Because he attacked Papal State, right?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything from him this session though.
Okay. Let's see if...
Although this when we suddenly get the message saying, I can't come in, protect me. Scotland player at war with Bratton, question mark? Well, it looks like it. And this is a Dutch conquest of Leinster. So he really wants Ireland for some bizarre reason. And he's not even in position to move out on it. He's still in...
And it looks like Scandinavia joined, or the Marketing Sea.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
Wow. What was that? That was...
I'm disappointed.
Is that the sigh of Starnan disapproval?
Yeah.
So,
that was not a single...
There was no fight there. It sounded more like just a threat. Give me this land or else.
But that was so much land.
Yeah, that was a lot. Not to mention...
How much of extension does he have? Because that's a lot of rich provinces as well. New Oslo.
All right, so the Dutch ended up with just...
for free?
Yeah, how did he manage that? What were they doing on? No fight brought. That's right. Around here, we appreciate people that bring the fight.
Yeah. Do you think Bratton bullied them into giving land?
Well, it's hard to say.
Because he must have talked to Sweden and Prussia.
Yeah, well, Scotland is only allied with Sweden. It seems like Prussia ditched them, Pomerania ditched them. I mean, I don't know what's... This unified Marketing Sea has kind of fallen into disunity. And Burgundy and the Netherlands are raking it in from this.
Okay, so it seems like our Genoese player said that he will be away today and the coming 2 weeks. So I assume he would be protected today if he didn't find a stand-in.
Okay, well I didn't hear anything about that, so that's...
it was in the empty chat. Yeah, well, I'll try to figure it out.
Oh wait, Bratton left and came back.
I apparently felt he had to turn the game off very quickly.
What?
A crash, apparently.
Ah, I got you. I got you. It looks like Jake and Chris will have to teach Wasp a lesson in freedom, says Dinah Lon. I might have to say that. Genoa said not to protect because he'll be gone for 5 weeks. There we go.
Okay.
We got the official word now. The unofficial official word.
Okay.
There we go. Check the Scottish resistant. Yeah, Scottish have not been very resistant here. In fact, the Dutch actually ate up not all the Scottish cultured provinces, but way too much of it. I want an explanation for this.
Maybe it's Norway saying they're Scotland, but they don't really want to keep the Scottish culture.
Why would you ever want to lose Scottish culture?
Maybe they'll form Ireland.
Oh no, maybe they go even further beyond and form Iceland. I don't know. Can we probe any of the people involved? I'm sure Bratton would spill the beans on it.
Yeah, I will ask him.
Oh man, Armenia on the map. Not sure I've ever been this happy before. So one of the things we did today as well, it's Tuesday obviously, we did the dev diary, and today it was on the content pack. We also had a bit of a teaser about the achievements.
A bit of a teaser?
Come on. 3 pictures, no context, right? And I was like, maybe you can guess. Okay. Oh, wait, Scotland is not the end goal. Sorry, Jake. Sorry? Sorry doesn't put my empire back together there, Wasp.
Okay, so apparently he couldn't sell land due to rivalry, so this was their way of selling.
I
hate people that sell provinces. No. They agree that it's better than a destructive war.
Okay.
And I would probably imagine it would be pretty one-sided. To be fair.
It's still a poor display, right? Just letting the... all right, losing your land, but that's
Prussia. Isn't that his allies saying it's poor display?
Why? Yeah, poor display. Oh, by the way, we left you to die. God, what are they like? Oh yeah, if we can get a link to the dev diary in the chat, that'd be great. So somebody was asking, were there any good guesses about what the achievements were? Now you know what they are.
Yeah, I know.
I think I remember. I think I remember what they are. And the closest one was like the one with the knife and fork and the plate.
Yeah.
Someone very nearly guessed exactly what that achievement was.
Yeah, we got a link here in the chat.
Yeah, very nearly. There was another one. It has like a cup of tea in one of those Danishes. And again, somebody was just about nail on. Even with the names, that's what got me.
Then we had
There's some guy doing this.
That one is.
I don't
that
get
is slack emote.
I don't get that. I just don't get that. It's these top tier memes that are just beyond me. All right, so Theodora, I don't want to overlook the Daniels here, as usual. He's on the rampage, and he's still, I think, got a solid alliance with PLC.
But who declared this war? Is it Theodora or?
It's Theo Conquest of Perm. Of course, Muscovy comes in as the overlord. I think he just wants to eat the whole shebang here. And of course, he's keeping himself tied to PLC. It's a good thing that he is, though, because it kind of contains the marketing sea. Yeah. Kind of keeps them to the water.
And I imagine he can get some help if then people in the marketing sea try to go east.
Yeah. Because
you don't want to let them lose in Asia.
Oh, no, I mean, and he must be very aware of the troubles that he's got here. So, and Meneth. Meneth's been clawing his way up. What do you make of this, right? If you hypothetically ever played Gujarat, maybe in a multiplayer scenario,
I would do this.
Perhaps even with the best players around. Would you be doing this?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
You gotta cut them off.
No, would you wanted the gold?
Yeah.
Really
well,
wanted
yeah, I guess. It's like 2 flies.
Yeah. He's also thinking maybe that to win the game you need the biggest name. But to win this one, you got to get the highest score. And we actually have the score placements handy, I think.
Yeah.
Can we actually get those on stream? Is that a possibility? I think it is. There we go. And the TV's over here, so I'm just going to... Oh, yeah. So who do we got there? We got Trintragula there at 17. And then Burgundy. French Paradox of Burgundy over at 15.
Who's your favorite?
Ooh.
Because we saw the India losing a war last session. Is Trin still the favorite?
Favoritism isn't based on winning wars, really. It's about bringing the fight. So I gotta think, who has really brought the fight in all this? Honestly, Daniel has. Did he start as Theodora? No, he started
No.
as some other nation and got his teeth punched
he started
out.
as a one province minor in like Friesland.
Ah, yeah, and then a bit of a tough between these two.
And then now they're helping him.
Yeah. Honestly, I really like what Pomerania has done. Right, they're kind of an underplayed
Laying
nation
low,
in the MP, laying low, but doing a bit of this and that, and the ruthless slaughter of Hamburg. And he later came to me and said, "I feel kind of bad for this." I was like, "No, you've done good work. Keep it up."
You only feel bad the first two. Oh, did we see a province getting sold there back to Dithmarschen?
Oh no.
31 development.
Oh man, Scotland just selling off their land. It's Darien all over again. What is this? Yeah, well, it looks like it had just been returned to Dithmarschen. Now, Dithmarschen was saying, "I've got plans," or something to that effect. I think he wasn't too happy with a lot of the stuff that he went down through this. He's wanted to remain.
Yeah, he's going further down the path, but there's still no peasant republic down there.
Yeah, maybe someday. Maybe someday he'll find it. And then the chat's just gone wild with the Aves. Yes, your dictator has returned. Yes, oh yes, welcome back. I hope this would be better. Move his capital there and like Pomerania just eats it. That would be top notch. Not sure. I don't think he'd really be able to move his capital there. He's got a lot of stuff he'd have to get rid of. Maybe he's going to sell it all to Scotland.
What? Did he?
Oh man,
that?
are we seeing the ultimate maneuver here?
No. Dithmarschen has a claim on these provinces. So it's most likely that Scotland has just been colonizing. Right?
Oh, okay.
New Spain.
I still want to believe, though. Yeah.
Okay, let's believe.
New Caledonia, here it comes. Oh no, or maybe, just maybe he is going for the Iceland. I don't know.
How is the victory cards looking in India, by the way?
Yeah,
Because they had kind of triple.
Yeah, we only looked at a couple of them. We can go through them. Like Burgundy has one on Netherlands, so he's going to lose out on score this age if he doesn't go for that. The feeling is mutual.
Good.
We have Portugal, who would have to slaughter his long ally Spain. I mean, they're not allies anymore, but what you going to do?
Yeah, he can probably get some help from Burgundy against Spain.
Then we have Pomerania again on the Netherlands.
No, that was the problem.
Yeah, okay. Pomerania on Netherlands. Scotland, they're on Sweden, or the Danish Sweden. What are the victory cards we got here? So the Papal State need to take this land away from Naples, and I have a feeling that's what they're going to be doing.
Yeah, that
given the way
looks
it's
reasonable.
gone. Okay, so this guy's going to secure the Genoese node, which is good money.
Yes.
Right. And then he'll be strong enough to ignore.
Then he can say, "I don't need you anymore." Now.
Yeah, just.
Well, he didn't need him from the start either, but he still helped him.
Slight problem here. Pomerania and Prussia. The first commune is owned by the peasants. So he's renamed his old capital to the first commune.
Is he still counting all the provinces in the new world?
I think they got changed to gulags, didn't they? Okay, so what else do we have in way of victory card? Well, we have Theodoro, who actually has it on Persia. You know, Persia didn't wrong the Theodorans. It was the Gujarati, as I recall. Meanwhile, oh wow, he just ate Perm. He's saying, "You go no further now, Gujarat." Muscovy's just dying. They're like
Poor Muscovy.
They're like a beached fish here. Just kill me, please. Poor guys. I feel for them. I like that Tver is still on the map, though.
I like the Polish province.
Yeah, the one that he has here. Is that a Polish or a Russian name there? I won't reveal my ignorance anymore, especially since I'm going to Poland. They'll be like, "I heard what you said." Okay, here we go. We got the Gujarati victory card on Persia, and the Persia one on Gujarat. So, how much are people going to want to go for broke on the score?
Gujarat as well.
Trin on Gujarat and Gujarat. Yeah, Gujarat was on Persia there. Any more for any more? Katz has one on the Dutch. Is it still on the Dutch?
I wonder
Still
how
on
much
the
he has
Dutch.
to pay to buy that.
Given what the Dutch have, they'd ask for a lot of money. And Ethiopia was saying we've got a hilarious vision of the new world. We don't know what's there, but it's probably Dithmarschen.
And there's some text going on.
Persia did force Gujarat to give them that fort that Theodoro was sieging, though. That was a good point, and one of the best power plays I've seen,
Yeah,
right?
that was a good problem.
Oh, you're in a troublesome war. Give me 31 development or I kill you.
That's
Not just that. Tea province, dry lands.
31.
13 manpower. I'd be building an army camp on there.
Okay, did Gujarat and Delhi break alliance? Someone asked.
Gujarat. Oh man, CRBR. Slow man. Oh, why would he have a truce with Oh no, that's Vijayanagar. I'm thinking of Delhi here.
But there's no Delhi around here. Oh, it's a royal marriage, right?
Allied with the Dutch.
But they still have a royal marriage.
Yeah, no one wants to take a stab hit for breaking that. Persia and Netherlands. Why would Delhi side with the
power play.
Persians?
Trin is playing a dangerous game here. He is changing sides, he's taking names, and he's #1 on the leaderboard right now. Why are people helping him? What can he offer back in the later? Like, if he wins this age...
And when you were playing, it's like, why would people not help me? 10 man...
Yeah,
10
no,
man
but it's interesting to see,
Yeah.
because if he wins next age, then like, he will be hard to stop the last one.
Delhi is stabbing Gujarat in the back
Yeah.
while Neon TD... He didn't have the heart to stab his new content designers.
He had a deal with the player, not the country.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
That's legit in my book.
Okay. I gotta hand it to Trin Tragula, though, because in most campaigns, someone seems to keep attacking him.
We try to have our deals,
Yeah.
but sometimes they break.
Still, he's done amazingly well,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This is a really good, strong Trin play.
He came really close one time when he was relocated, right? And
Yeah.
then he was like 1 victory card away from winning or something.
Wasn't that Daniel? Ah, that was something else.
Daniel's
something
always
great,
really close to it.
But never quite there. Okay, but the ruthless slaughter of Orissa, I think, must have made him a few enemies.
They
And
teamed up against AI and then killed him.
Yeah, Sidestep must be thinking now, you know, look at that Delhi. Maybe Sidestep should consider some strong player alliances to contain Delhi. Because if he doesn't get contained, he could run away with a victory. If he slaughters Meneth and he's protected by Persia, then Delhi has the win.
Yeah, and Netherlands, right? So
Yeah, maybe the Dutch are funding it. I don't know. Or it looked like they were selling maps there. It's been your fault twice, Starwho.
I mean,
Man, Daniel needs to stop listening in and start spreading Gothic culture.
Otherwise he'll place 4th again.
You're abusing the power that you get for being in this studio. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
So we're being warned that certain types of Germans are
And we have war.
infesting Indonesia, but you're right, we do have war. And, oh, the marketing sea! They're coming to blows now.
Sweden against Prussia and Pomerania?
Yeah,
This is interesting. Wait, who declared this war? Prussia must have declared this war, not Sweden.
Did you hear Hydration Bot?
Yeah.
He's telling us to take a drink. You backstabber of marketing, says Wasp. But I mean, he's just selling off his land, so Scotland can't really bring much to this, unless he was offered some kind of protection in all this. So the Scots and the Swedes are making their way down into Lübeck, whilst the Prussians are going up into Finland. I mean, somebody's winning in that exchange.
So they're... Wait, who are they?
Okay, but Pomerania and Prussia, I think, hold the seas. Let's get a rundown on the numbers here.
Yeah.
Pomerania and Prussia, they are definitely holding the seas. They have superior navy in every
I mean,
way.
this is a 2 versus 2.
It is a fair war.
Yeah.
You know, slight number advantage for the Scots and Swedes, but the
Prussia advantage.
Prussia advantage on the Prussian side. Katz is saying, "Rest in peace, Swedenland." I mean, I'm not sure what he's on about. Probably Sweden. It's possible. Okay, but who's going to win out of this? This is going to be a test of the marketing cohesion. The Prussians are in.
And there's no turn
look
penalties.
at that! Look at that Prussian discipline,
And
Prussian morale.
That must be a tech advantage.
Okay,
as well.
but here's the difference, right? The Prussians and the Pomeranians are bringing the cannons, and I don't know if the Swedes and Scots either can't afford them or just aren't building them. But it's
a stack wipe.
oh, that's the wipe, and I think suddenly the numbers got smothered a bit.
Yeah, can we actually take a look at their technology, because it felt like they were all.
So we have 17-17 on the defender side. 17. Okay, so it's even all around. Let's have a look at those ideas and policies. So we got
Can we say the trash talking game?
trash.
About ended quickly.
Then our line, then our official line. We have war, says the Meneth actually. Trintragula, is he the one going for it? Well, the battle's certainly going for it. Let's see, this will give us a taste of how it's all going to go. And the Delians just could not keep up with the Gujarati. Did they split their forces? Did they not have enough? I mean, what's the difference here? They both are at tech 18.
Can we get a war overview so we can see who is on which side?
Yeah, so if we look at this one here, Delhi have Armenia on their side, and then the Dutch, the Mamluks, Persia.
And they lost. So it's Gujarat on his own.
Yeah, wow, it's 2-1 on Gujarat. Well, 3-1 in terms of players, but numbers-wise and navy-wise, that's Dutch heavies. But we'll see what they can do.
He has the second best substitute.
Second best. I mean, I know I'm great, but am I really better than? Oh yeah, thanks.
No, if there's one player you want to play your country when you're gone, it's Menef. So I hoped he can actually bring the battles here.
Yeah, Menef brings a fight.
Yeah.
So that's why he deserves victory,
that's
right?
a mountain.
Look at him going for this. Mountain fort.
-2.
Whoa. Still rolling 9s on
Less
both
morale,
sides. Yeah.
and still destroying him.
Oh yeah, he knows to pick his battles and go for them. It's just so heartwarming to see the evolution of the Meneth play.
Yes.
You know, he joined in. He was like, I'm CK2 through and through. I don't really know EU4 that well. He played his first round.
Bengal.
We made a bond that was tighter than straw.
And you died together.
I died.
Together.
And he died. And then
Good times.
You know how bad it is to always bring in the trophies and never get one yourself?
Yeah, and it feels like every time I sit here we talk about the Indian Thunderdome.
Probably because it's the greatest thing that has ever happened in EUMP. Well, I don't know, the Poland event's pretty awesome. Alright, but look at him go. He's not deterred. He sees the odds and he just says, don't tell me the odds. I'm going in.
And it's -2 again for Persia.
Yeah, again, picking his fights. He's got the right forts here.
He didn't even need a 31k reinforcement.
Like, he did not choose the nation he was given, right?
No.
But he's making it work against 3 players. And Daniel is yelling, wow.
This is why you can't have respect.
Yeah.
But I hope now that Gujarat pieces out with Delhi and destroys Theodoro. Because they will be locked behind truces. They can't join that offensive war that Theodoro started.
Yeah.
So Netherlands can't join, Persia can't join, Delhi can't join.
And it looks like he's not bringing in the Poles, so like...
Is it worth unconditional surrender to Delhi to just destroy Theodoro?
I don't know. Delhi would rip apart all of this, no doubt. Or like even worse, he'd take the forts in the center here, leaving Gujarat wide open. But if I was... Well, I mean, Gujarat's still making a good way of it, right? We'll see what they bring.
But these are hard provinces to fight in. There's not enough mountains.
Yeah, no mountains. I mean, there's some walking mountains here.
River crossing, most likely?
Yeah, he's eating a river crossing, going into farmlands. But look, he's got the full combat width that he can. He's got the cannons. Oh, but it's coming apart.
But he stacked wiped the reinforcement.
Yeah, he did, and he's bringing in his own if he can just make it in time.
He is in time.
Oh, I think it's Gujarat for the win here. Oh, he's smashing the front lines of Delhi. Delhi is sent home.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
And he has got some funding, I think, because I recall him having 500 ducats.
Yeah, so where do you think that Gujarati money came from?
Maybe it's Netherlands.
Would be so Dutch.
Let's not look at where it came from. It's
that's for the players. That's for the players to tell us. That's for the players. Oh man. And oh wow, we got some people supporting the Theodorans here, saying it's a revenge war. Theodore won that first war. All right, it's only fair if they lose the second.
Okay, apparently he saved up the money.
The money I saved up. Ooh, see, Meneth, no matter the situation you throw him into, he'll make it work. Still, I mean, it's not like Persia are a pushover though. Persia have good, strong ideas.
Fighting in the barn there.
Oh yeah, this is the real fight. Oh no, Armenia.
Dundar is
bringing the elephants. They're not gonna make it. You see that charging at you. There's, oh wow, yeah.
Then you run.
So long, so long. This is one of the elephants we had our dev diary about. The patterns actually change based on your country color. Oh,
that's sweet.
Man. I don't know. I've been elephant crazy throughout all of Dharma. Yeah. I know everyone's around me been going like Jake's gonna be.
We're trying to read the design document. It's just like elephants pictures everywhere.
It's like see all the reforms. Can they not just all be pictures of elephants?
That was the placeholder icons. Marketing C. We are not supposed to forget this war.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Swedes want to forget it. They've been chased across the Sound.
Who has naval supremacy?
Yeah, the Pomeranians and Prussians, mostly down to the Pomeranian fleet here.
Because, oh wait, there's 32 ships by Sweden there. If they are able to actually take naval supremacy.
Oh, what you mean? They could snipe them here?
Yeah, and stack web.
Yeah, but I mean, look at those heavies.
Yeah, 9.
They'd have
How
to-
many are in the dock there?
Yeah, they got 3 heavies.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all. They're not gonna dislodge that.
Nope.
So Theodoro looks like they got their land here, and Gujarat are gonna focus on the more important war down south. So Theodoro made a good play there.
Yeah.
Right? That was the Persia play from
Yeah.
the last war, but for them, they got some land, they got some gold, and now they kind of have free expansion up into Bukhara and Muscovy. So that was a good power play by Daniel, even if it was against poor, friendless Gujarat.
Who are fighting for his life and doing a good job.
Doing a great job. I'm pretty impressed with this. He's burned through quite a lot of his manpower, though. Both of my admirals of the glorious boy dynasty. This is another meme, isn't it? Right?
Yep.
I think I've even seen it for Imperator now. So like, what the? What is this? Can't escape. People keep talking about all these boys, and I just don't get it. Looks like El Presidente's bloodline is making a return.
And we're not reading the puns.
No, God no. Quick question about who the great powers are of the world. Oddly, nobody's brought down the Ming yet, which is severely disappointing. But then it's Dithmarschen, and that's with his technology
Well, everyone.
debuff
almost
due to
has.
institution. Hey, Spain are on
Spain,
point.
Spain.
I got that. There's Delhi, Ottomans, Gujarat, Burgundy. Yeah, 200 years into the game and still having large AI powers. That's very unusual. And this is what happens when we give people not.
Yeah, we tried small nations this campaign.
Yeah, we started out with generally much smaller nations. Quite a bit of variety, right? But we
Yeah.
took play.
The big surprise was India. All of them, or 3 of them, combining together and dismantling all the AIs.
A lack of spark to that Thunderdome.
But Trin is showing that spark now.
Oh yeah, the savagery of Delhi here is something to be admired. I think.
Where's his troops?
What, the Delian troops?
Yeah.
I mean,
He has
I think he got those beatings
Okay.
and then like took a bit of a step back. There we go. He's right there. Gujarat's there. Gujarat have to kind of bounce back
And that's
and
a
forth.
mountain province. Ooh, he was just able to get out of there in time.
I think he's even. He didn't force march his way in. They can. They got the Miltech for force marching, but yeah, Persia knows they'd lose on these. But Persia split up his forces.
Yeah, that's.
I think
that's
Gujarat
another mountain
could
up
and
there.
should just leg it over there. Now that is.
Hope there's no Steve sniping going on.
that
Oh,
is-
they're gonna fight in terms, maybe?
Oh well, he secured Quiche. That's the dangerous one.
But still,
I think
now
I
Persia
think-
is split up as well,
I think Gujarat should still go for it. Look at that. They're
Yeah.
sitting ducks.
and that would force the
Or charging.
Bukhara.
Just either way. Slaughter one of these forces.
Yeah,
Because otherwise he's just going to lose a couple of his forts. And that war score is a ticking.
yeah, and Delhi is pushing.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't often see this kind of power play
Oh,
from
look
Trin.
in the south. Gujarat actually have
Oh.
another army. Is that mountains?
He also
or
has to deal with the Dutch now.
What kind of province is that one? It
Well,
looks
well, I think it's the...
hills.
It's going to be a mountain of Dutch. Wait, no, the Dutch are
winning.
Wow! That did not go as planned for the Gujarati. They were slightly outnumbered, but the Dutch just got some criminal rolls on that one.
So, can someone that's watching the stream please help Gujarat? He's playing 1 versus 3. What about Ethiopia?
This is where Dai Viet and probably even Ethiopia should step in.
Yeah.
But Ethiopia have an alliance with Persia.
Persia,
In
yeah.
fact, Ethiopia are playing a very heavy diplomatic game. Maybe not surrounding, but they certainly have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to believe Gujarat. You can do it. I don't know how, but you can do it. Should have allied Ottomans.
Should have. Oh, wait.
Hey, what?
Did you see the click on Ottomans again?
What do we have here?
Diplomacy for him? He was in a collision against someone.
Huh?
Wasn't
I-
he?
I-
Click
I-
on Persia.
I don't think we have.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So he's joining a collision against Persia. Who's more in that one?
Yeah. Okay. So Ottomans, Hissen, Kaifa, Akyunlu, and Khiva. If a player were to get in on this.
Too bad it's only Gujarat.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
But if he gets out of this war, I would
That's-
just join that coalition.
Smash.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
you're a
yeah.
friend with Ottomans and.
Oh yeah. That would all work out for Gujarat.
But yeah,
In fact, if he knew this was coming,
Yeah,
that would have been the play.
My recommendation for men of here would just be focus on the Persia war. So Persia is weak enough, so Ottomans wants to declare the war.
Yeah.
And then you got.
Oh, that was a wipe, and the
that was
other one's
painful.
probably going to be eating it as well. You
That's
march into
painful.
Lahore, you better be ready for what comes.
He at least got that army out. But yeah, I would 100% focus on Persia here.
Yeah, because if Persia starts looking weak, the Ottomans could well go for them. They have some pretty strong allies, which might deter them, but still, that's a good reason. No honor, says Blondie. What? What's he on about?
Oh man.
What?
He probably wanted his victory card or
What? Oh, wow.
something. Yeah.
Wow. Now it's 4 against 1 for poor Gucci.
I almost feel bad for him.
I do feel bad for him. There's no almost there.
At least they're joining different wars, I guess. That's something. Like, if they would have joined the same, it's...
Yeah, they're...
Now he...
But Gujarat could now go, all right, I'm done here with this war. Ethiopia, it's time to
I think that
play.
was the play, to just unconditional surrender to Delhi and focus on Theodoro, and then Ethiopia wouldn't have joined.
We're seeing the difference here. Like, there's a whole bit of morale difference here. 1 whole point.
A VC, so
Yeah.
VC.
Oh,
actually, wonderful.
Delhi
No-
is
no
thinking
general,
about it.
no general.
He's thinking about it.
No general.
He doesn't
kill
have a
it.
general.
Oh, kill
Okay,
it.
there go the reinforcements. I gotta
hand
say
it to
Gujarat.
Yeah.
Man, he's killing me on the inside. He's doing so good.
Yeah. How would Starnan rate this session from so far on a scale from 1 to Hogbox?
Right.
I wouldn't call this a Hogbox though. Like if they are working together, but they're actually doing separate wars. I respect when people do.
They also have their own things that they're going for, right? It's not that they're just like, let's kill this guy.
Yeah, they all have
right?
something to win of this.
Right, there's a card for Persia there, something for Delhi and Ethiopia. They're all spurred on to attack Gujarat for this. It kind of really stopped these guys from cuddling up too much, because Delhi knew this is my chance to have a Starnan trophy on my desk.